Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to Dark Souls. So last time we did the lower Undead Berg and made our way into the depths here. Finished up with upgrading our weapon to +6, kind of forgot about getting it to +7, but that's fine, we're going to do that here in a second. So there's a few different ways you could go from here. You could go down there, you could drop down from up top to right next to us. But the path I actually recommend taking, at least if you don't have the master key, is dropping down behind where the butcher was and right next to the large ember down to this. The main reason I recommend this is because this is actually the fastest route to the boss. Heck, even if you do have the master key, this is the fastest route through this area. There's this giant rat right here, but don't worry, we'll do a nice plunging attack to get a nice first hit off. And hopefully this goes well. I'm not the best at this giant rat, I'm gonna be honest. But there we go, he's dead now. Going ahead and pick up the sewer chamber key right here. You can pick that up from the other side, which isn't super far into the area. And you'll come out from there if you did this normally, but dropping down, one, you can get the spider shield, which we got up there, which is a great shield. Well, it's not a great shield, but it's a fantastic shield for Blighttown. But slide down this and make sure you're on the left side or you'll fall in the water there. But you'll actually end up at the end of the area for going this route. The next area is right there. The boss is just down that pathway there. And the shortcut to the bonfire is just up here. So it's, yeah. We're not even 2 minutes into the video and it feels like I spent half the time sitting still talking, so fastest route through the depths if you don't want to see everything here. But I do recommend doing a few things. Oh my god, I should not have done that. That was not a smart idea, but it worked out. Playing with fire on that one. Haha, get it, because he has a torch. I'm sorry, but no, here's the bonfire. You need the sewer chamber key for this or the master key to open that door. And let's go on ahead and reinforce the claymore up to +7. So any large titanite we find in here, I think there's 2 shards if I remember correctly within the depths. This is the first area where you'll be guaranteed to find some that drops. I'm also going to show what is back over this way just because I don't want to forget about it. This hallway has all these slimes, by the way. So these slimes have a lot of health, as you can see, but they have a decent chance of dropping large titanite shards. If you really want to farm for a +10, that's probably the spot to do it. They're easy to kill, even though it takes a little while. I'm trying to, there we go, bait that guy out so that we can get this without him plopping on my head and wearing me, or I wear him as a hat. But yeah, so that's the cafeteria right there. You could drop down onto this and go that way if you wanted to. And there's this butcher right here who we are going to go on ahead and take out because I want to rescue the NPC that's over here. Oh, you're still alive. Huh. This is the only other butcher. She'll drop a sack, and I should also mention the butchers don't respawn, so but yeah, meet Laurentius, the pyromancer NPC.
Please, you must help me. Thank you. I would have been at supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you. Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
So yeah, Petrus is kind of the first NPC that will give you miracles, Griggs with sorcery, and Laurentius here for pyromancy. Pyromancy is definitely the best of the 3 magics. Sorcery can maybe output more damage, but pyromancy doesn't have any stats tied to it. You just upgrade the glove, you get some attunement slots, and put some spells on, and you're off to the races. But let's do the actual area from here, which the sewer chamber key can be found very shortly into it. I thought this was it, honestly, but it is not. I've been poisoned by these stupid rats, so I'm going to actually go on ahead and equip my purple moss clumps. I really don't want to be using too many of these yet, but it's fine. I don't care that much. Great axe right there, pretty solid weapon. But I also wanted to mention, so Griggs would have been like chopped up by the butchers. The butcher next to the large ember, that chute we went down is where she deposits the garbage. And then you land on like a pile of corpses, and then the rat down there probably feeds on those corpses, and that's why it's gotten so big. I love the little implications in the world design like that FromSoft does. Also, this is the sewer chamber key, so you can grab it and then go back. Those little implications are why it feels like FromSoft puts so much care into their worlds, which they do. But it's part of what makes their games so great, in my opinion, and especially Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls is where I feel that the most, but it still persists to this day, even in Elden Ring. And I would say hopefully also in Night Rain, but ooh, yeah, I forget. These rats are actually a lot more difficult to deal with. But I don't think they can't fit through here, so we'll just poke them. Poke! And yeah, as you can see, there is a channeler here. So if you don't kill this guy up here, he'll actually shoot down at you during the boss fight, which, yeah, that kind of sucks. So kill him. Do it. Highly, highly recommend. But, yeah, I haven't really spent enough time talking about those kind of things so far. I at least did a little bit during Lower Undead Burg, I guess. But back here is your guaranteed Titanite Shard, or large Titanite Shard. I think that's the only one, actually. And then the next ones will be at the bottom of Blighttown. So +7's probably what we're going to be rolling with. Unless I get lucky and get one off of, like, a slime that I'm not going to kill, so... yeah, you don't want to go too far. If you keep following this guy, you'll fall through the hole there. Don't fall down those holes. Trust me, do not. The enemies that are down there are terrifying. And I actually will kill this slime just to see if we get a large Titanite Shard, because that would be kind of awesome. I've got a lot of humanities, so there's a slight chance. Nah, alright. Yeah, see, there's like another hole there. Don't worry, you can access all of this without having to use this game's wonky jumping. Because there's not a hole here, so we can just kill this rat. And we're on the other side of this hole now, and we can just kind of keep going like that, and eventually you'll end up here, which is where the giant rat was. Yeah, the depths really isn't a super big area. It seems big at first, but there's not a ton to it. We're gonna go down this way this time, just because I want to show the, you know, the route you normally would take to get over to the end of the area, which is this a rat? No. I'm trying to be very careful about not getting poisoned again. Oh, yes, Kirk! Forgot. It's a good thing I was human. So there's a few... Oh, no. Oh, no. There's a few NPC invasions throughout the game. This is the first one. This is going to be Kirk. He shows up a few times throughout the game. So Kirk's kind of interesting because he's part of the Daughters of Chaos Covenant, and he's essentially down in the depths trying to get people's humanity, and he'll inflict bleed on you with his weapon. He wears the Armor of Thorns, so if you touch him, he'll do some damage to you, but we'll take him out without... Oh, hi there, Mr. Slime. Didn't realize you were right there. We'll take him out and take his humanities instead, which is going to be a nice benefit. He drops a lot of souls, wow. So, coming up here is the most dangerous part of this area, which is these guys. These are Basilisk. They will build up curse, which I actually have a lot of curse resistance. Oh yeah, of course I do. I should mention, I kind of forgot about this attribute. The more humanity you have, the higher curse resistance you have. But curse is a very cruel debuff. If you get cursed, you are going to instantly die, and you'll be sent back to the bonfire, of course, as what happens when you die. And you will have half health until you use a purging stone, and there is no other way to get rid of it. So don't get cursed. If you do, it is a long trek out to go buy a purging stone if you don't already have one. So, yeah. It's a very divisive thing in this game. You either like find that it's such a poorly designed mechanic and is really stupid and should never be in the game, and why would FromSoft ever conceive of this, or you find it to actually give you a really memorable experience. I remember I got cursed on my first playthrough of this game, and I had to make the trek all the way back to Oswald, and yeah, it was tough. Playing the game with half health when you're not really that good at it and you don't know your way through it like I do now. But it made for a really memorable experience, having to like grit my teeth and fight my way out. And it's stuff like that why I think this game is so great and so special. And FromSoft has kind of, in some ways, eased up on this kind of thing over time, which has definitely made the games have more appeal. But I feel like there's still something to be said for that, for the way they did things in this game. Which, you know, it won't be to everyone's taste, and that's okay. And maybe I just say that because it is to mine, and I like that kind of thing. Like, I like how like little Dark Souls cares about you and how little its world revolves around you. You can't respec. Any mistake you make is made with your stats, and it seems almost anti-player, and in a way it kind of is, but that's, I don't know, I just really like that. Honestly, I find it just makes the game that much more immersive to me. Also, the basilisks down here, you need to farm them for Eyes of Death if you're wanting to get the platinum trophy. It's one of the covenants in the game that we haven't seen. But yeah, that's all the basilisk stuff. It's not required to go to finish the area. It's really just for the Ring of the Evil Eye if you want it. And I still have plenty of resources to where I feel pretty comfortable just going straight to the boss, I think. So that's what we're gonna do, but I do want to show an NPC over here.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just, well, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
So yeah, Dom Hall here will sell gold pine resin, the bottomless box still, which I'm actually gonna buy now, crystal weapons, which these can't be upgraded, but they're okay at this stage of the game, and he'll sell his armor set. He will go back to Firelink, and he will actually sell you the armor of various bosses throughout the game. So this is actually a really cool NPC. You can end up spending a lot of souls at this guy, but he's cool nonetheless.
Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually, so I am willing to share some tips. If you see kindling in the catacombs, use divine weapons. That will repel the reassembling skeletons.
So yeah, he gives you the information about what divine weapons do. And he's also kind of letting you know that that's where the Rite of Kindling is. There's actually an NPC in Firelink now that I just kind of glossed over for the time being. I'm actually going to buy 2 gold pine resins.
Thank you.
So that we are ready for the boss. But she'll mention she's here to seek kindling, and that's why she's going to go to the catacombs. But obviously we are not going to go there yet. We probably could take it on already, realistically, but I just don't like to do it until after I've gotten the past the halfway point of the game and you actually need to go to the area beyond it. But the boss down there is like really easy. Can't ever remember where the item is. I think it's on this level. Yeah, you'll notice this arena is big, like really big. Here it is. It's just a crossbow. But here's Solaire summon sign. I am going to summon Solaire. Because I think I'm going to, if I have the stats to spare at the end of the game, I might level up Faith to try to use the Sunlight Blade spell, which is essentially just a free pine resin. Let's go on ahead and top up on health. We got the flask to spare. And let's enter the boss with our boy Solaire. Yeah, love you, Solaire. He's gonna do us proud. Look at the little alligator. He's so cute. What a fun little guy. Nah, he's a little bit bigger than you might expect. Yeah, meet the gaping dragon. If I remember correctly, so the reason he looks like this is actually when Gwen rekindled the first flame. Let's see if we can get a hit off here. Awesome, cool, cool, cool. And then he should do a charge. Yep, there it is. This guy got hit pretty hard by it. Or no, the Wishes of Izalith did something. And there we go, cut off his tail. I didn't really mention that you can cut off tails. I did it in the Bell Gargoyle fight, but there's quite a few tails to cut throughout the game. Oh, that's why he's not taking damage, because he's messing with Slayer over there. Ooh, wow, I didn't think I'd get hit by that. Slayer's probably going to die, because he refuses to aggro onto me. But he just let me wail on him. Yeah, Slayer can be a good damage sponge. That's what I really want. Yeah, come towards me if you will. No? Alright. Well, Slayer's dead, I think. Oh, no! He's alive! Wow! You go, Slayer! But yeah, the Gaping Dragon's, like, got this everlasting hunger, and he essentially just, eats all the sewage that comes down here, which, you know, the depths is basically Lordran's sewer, and, that big hole right there goes down to where, all the sewage ends up, which is Blighttown. It's gross, it's disgusting, it's terrible, and I think it's a fantastic level that I'm actually really excited to do in the next part. Let's go ahead and use a Homeward Bone, just to save a little bit of time, because I want to level up at the bonfire. Really, I want to get to the next bonfire today, if I can. So let's go ahead and get whatever levels we can. A lot of souls. We're at about the right level, honestly, for Blighttown. Anywhere in like the mid-30s. Hopefully by the end of Blighttown you'll be around 40. That's a pretty good goal. Usually. We'll kill this guy and head on towards Blighttown. Yeah, you'll notice I'm gonna spend a lot more on endurance for quite a long time. Actually need to go this way. Just because I'm not super duper worried about health, but I might try to level up health a couple more times throughout the next 2 or 3 areas. But yeah, we got the key to Blighttown. It can be used over here, right past Dom Hall. Either our old buddy, old pal. And we can begin our descent into Blighttown. Oh boy. Alright. So, on the original release of this game, very infamous, Blighttown had a terrible, terrible frame rate. I have played the 360 version, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Not the most pleasant experience, but if you're playing the remaster, it is fine on literally any platform. But this area is tough, I will not lie. It's not an easy level. There's a lot of places to fall. There's a lot of scaffolding. The enemies are harder. Oh, you jerk. Didn't even see you. I think they're calling their friends. Yeah, I can see there's a third one over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a very bad position to be in, I think. Alright, do an attack of some sort, please. Thank you. Okay. Pardon me. Ooh, boy. Alright. This is so awful. Hopefully I don't need another one of these. You know what? We're risking it. How is this going this poorly so far? Alright. Oh, I thought he killed himself with that. Yeah, these ogres are not the easiest enemies. Even with a +7 claymore, as you can see, they're giving me a whole lot of trouble. We're just gonna give him some good old stabs in the back. Give this guy a good stab in the back too. Whew. Yeah, see what I mean? It's easy to get overwhelmed. A lot of enemies here right at the start, but I'm gonna try to show it as best I can. Surprisingly, Blighttown's actually one of the areas I don't know as well within Dark Souls 1. I don't usually do it in its entirety when I play the game for myself. You can jump down over there if you want to. Oh no, I got hit with toxic. Oh crap, I didn't even see that. I didn't want to be using my blooming moss clump already. There's essentially a guy that spits out these like toxic blow darts. That's one of them right there. And oh my god, this is so bad. This is so awful. I think I'm just gonna run towards the bonfire, which I think is this way. This is gonna sway back and forth. We'll just keep dropping down. Oh no. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive. All is fine. Oh, all is not fine at all. Holy crap. I am so dead. Yeah, this is, yeah, I'm just gonna die. You know what? I'm gonna end this video here. I think I should just stop for now. So, I'll end this here on a very terrible fail, and I'll see you guys next time where I have things a little more managed in Blighttown. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.